On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Yeah, but if you're glamorous, then you want to look glamorous, then you can look glamorous.
We know that some women do not look the same without makeup.
There's a time and a place for everything.
I think that the makeup, and men, let me know if I'm wrong. I think the makeup.
I don't date wig wearers, so I don't know. So excuse my ignorance because I don't know.
We're not even talking about that specifically. We're talking about enhancements in general. Stay focused.
No, women. I don't know. If y'all look at the reviews, Taya, we know there are women that transform and look totally different without makeup. And
can you hear me?
Right, and that is the extreme.
Your shit low.
That's not the extreme. That is the norm. Go on social media with them girls take off them wigs.
Yeah, they don't look
the makeup. They don't look the same.
It is crazy.
If you take
I think that y'all are
let the man talk. He been waiting. He raising his hand like a little bitch.
Microphone doesn't work.
You know what? I gotta stop y'all.
You know I'm fucking with you, Anton. Come on, bro.
So,
hey, by the way, I fuck with you I fuck with you a little harder too after goddamn Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? You got some shit that I be like, bro, what the fuck, nigga? Like, look, you my nigga, Anton.
Yeah, you my dog, bro.
All right, now Anton, you decisive because you call him a pussy ass bitch. So now you need to pick a side. Which one? Now you showing the
who I call that?
Pink side.
Okay, hold on 1 second though. I gotta say something really
fast. I rock with Mr. Lego.
I get that we're on a panel.
Huh? What I do?
No, Mr.
I get that
Lego
we're
is
on
my
a
dog.
panel and we go back and forth and whatnot. But I do think the issue that I'm seeing, and it's a recurring issue, is that when people start to get into debates and going back and forth, which is what we do on these panels, that people think then it's then an appropriate time to like make low blows or make comments that they shouldn't make. When we're in the heat of the discussion and something is heated, that changes what is being said. It's totally different if we're in a safe space and we're talking about someone's story. But if we're in a heated debate and we're going back and forth and then you throw it in my face, I wouldn't fuck with you either.
Okay, we said we was gonna sleep on this, right? And then the man made a decisive decision, and now you're gonna undermine that. Just let
I said, Logic.
There you go.
You're right. There it is. There I go.
I don't want to show no attributes, so I'm not gonna bang on the table. I'm gonna just chill and say, can you respectfully? You know what I'm saying?
I respectfully said what I said respectfully.
What do I do in this situation, Mr. Let Go? Let it go?
No, you put the little pink thing back up.
Mr. Pink List.
Pink Side. His name is Pink Side, not Pink List.
I'm sorry, Pink Side, Mr. Pink Side.
I guarantee you, nobody ever called me pink in my life.
Thank you for helping me out with that.
I just think everyone needs to really think about like bias and just inconsistencies. There's a lot of bias and inconsistency. And I'll just say that as a person who's been here a long time.
What are you talking
about? When certain people do things and they don't like when other people do them. And then if somebody is acting quote unquote feminine and it's a man, then that's cool. But if a woman does something, it's, oh my goodness, you're masculine. Like it just doesn't make any sense. So I just, I think everyone should kind of do a little introspection. I'm talking about everybody. And really, really get down to like, what do you actually believe? What do you actually like or dislike? Does it depend on who's doing it? Or is it a core value where you don't like something across the board? Or is it only if it's certain people?
You got me. I don't like wigs. So yeah, you got me.
Why do you keep talking about wigs?
Stop taking shots, man. Come on now. You play the Victim Olympics. And the funny part about it, I agree with him though. I don't think it's the Victim Olympics. I think he stated reality. That's not Victim. Look, I don't agree with almost what he said.
He's stating reality. He's stating his opinion about wigs.
My opinion.
He's allowed to have.
Yeah.
No, but it's a reality that look. I ain't gonna even get into.
What's the reality logic? What's the reality? What's the reality?
Men and women are wearing
you ain't got
wigs,
no
and
wig,
it
so
makes
you
us
ain't
not
qualified
want
to
them.
talk about it.
You don't either, and here you are. So what's the reality logic?
Look, I'm not gonna get into it. Don't you got to work with me?
People always be like, I'm not gonna get into it when you don't have anything to say.
Men and women are wearing wigs, and it makes us not want to be with those women. And it's just that's the reality.
Just say I. There are plenty of wigged women who are married, dating, whatever. Just say you don't want a woman with a wig. There are plenty.
I don't want a woman with a wig.
You're married, whatever.
I just want to know. Are you single? Are
No,
you single, Mr. Let Go?
I have a girlfriend.
Oh, you have a girl.
Yes.
So I'm just a little bit confused on why it is that you need to share your preferences with us. If you're not interested in anyone, if you have someone,
well, the first post.
Why would that information be something that the public needs to know?
I can answer that.
You have found someone that meets what you need.
I can answer that. The first post when we first started was about why men are not choosing to be with women, and they was talking about loneliness, and we was saying it was, you know, a conflated thing. But overall, y'all asked me particular, like, why do you think A, B, and C? And I said one of the things is the wig epidemic. 15 years ago, women weren't just running around wearing wigs all the time. So it's a part of what has changed from a you know, in the dating market. Virtually every man says the same thing everywhere. We don't like women who wear wigs.
Our grandmother.
My grandma been wearing wigs all my life, so that's definitely about 30 years.
I was just about to say that he is tripping.
He's tripping big time. The women used to wear the wigs to make their hair look like the white women's hair. What are you talking about?
Why are women wearing wigs to make them look like white women's hair?
So now you he wants to get into deeper racial. You want to get into some historic conversation? Let's do it, because I'm ready for that intellectual conversation. If that's where we're going with it. I thought we were saying like surfacey.
He wants to talk about assimilation.
He wants to talk about
assimilation. Yes.
Okay,
women
we
are
can definitely
looking
talk about
to look like other women. There we go.
We can definitely talk about that. We can also talk about
let's talk about assimilation.
Hairstyles are not acceptable. How I have a friend that works for an airline that's currently in a class action lawsuit about her locks, and other employees of the airline who have been discriminated against and told that they cannot. So we can get into some conversation about assimilation and why these things happen. We can definitely do that. I'm here.
I'm down.
Do we have time for that? We should do that.
It's up to y'all. I'm chilling. Because I think that could be helpful to you know, overall.
I do. JR.
Well, I have a question. When white women wear wigs and their tracks, then what are they doing? They wear wigs?
This is just me. You may say this is hypocritical. I don't care what other races do. I particularly want our race to pair bond and get married and have families together. So I talk about the things that are in the way. I talk about loser ass dudes, and I talk about, you know, women, you know what I'm saying? So I talk about both. You know, I'm always objective. So I be talking shit about men and women. And the reason why black women and black men is because I want us to get our shit together and actually have a conversation about the things that men don't like and the things that women don't like, so we can potentially stop doing those things or change those things or get therapy and all the other shit, so we can want to be with each other. Keyword, want to be with each other. We don't want to be with each other. That's the biggest problem.
I don't agree with that. Black women definitely want to be with black men. Y'all don't want to be with us. Y'all want to be with y'all.
No, y'all don't want to get married.
Hold on. The reason why I asked about the white women is because you specifically talked about white women. So I'm for my community as well, and I'm for us being together and loving on each other and building community. Yeah. So I'm with you on that. But when you said and I'm assuming when you're talking about black women wearing wigs, we're trying to assimilate to white culture.
due to the assumption, and this is my opinion, it's not official, but due to the assumption that other races are more marriageable, so there's a need to assimilate in order to become more acceptable and marriageable. Kayla just said that airlines prefer something, versus something else. So that is a part of the assimilation. So, and that didn't just come from the airline, it's just the social structure. Women who will look like white women are more accepted almost no matter where you go, depending on, their environment. So
he's
I
speaking
want to
facts.
look more acceptable so I can get
This
whatever
reminds me of my first
All you gotta do is listen to the statements that was made.
That was true. I mean, all of that is true. All of that is true. It's systemic. It's long suffering. It's not a new thing.
But if you listen to the statements that was made by Madam C.J. Walker, when she actually started creating these products to straighten hair and to do all these different things, it was designed to give Black women access to different jobs. It was designed to give Black women access, and then I hate to say it, but darker skinned Black women to give them access, because before then, it was the fair skinned Black women that got access to all these different jobs. They couldn't get a lot of stuff. And then when she did it, but if you look at the statement, she said it was the worst thing she could ever done.
Yep.
So Logic, do you
and access turns into lifestyle? Just want to add that too.
That there is oppression and there's discrimination based on hair types.
Oh yes, but no doubt. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you're gonna get
it's literally like
we know what the beauty standard is, and
what it is now.
The farther you're away from that beauty standard, the more it changes. Even I could think of going to Howard when I first went natural. The type of men that I attracted when I first went natural and was wearing an afro was completely different than
meaning
the type
what
of men that I attract when I had a perm and I used to wear my hair wrapped and I used to wrap it at night when I had a perm.
Better men or worse men is the question. You said different men.
I just think different men.
It was like Eric Benet, bro. They didn't wear it.
No,
because look, I want to
just different men. Men that were a little more earthy.
They were earthy. Yeah,
those women are more marriageable though.
Mr. Let go.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Let me explain it to you. These are the type of guys that use black soap. Okay.
No.
They have linen pants. They have linen pants.
Wait.
Open toe sandals.
That's her trolling. But
no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
No, he's absolutely right.
They'll have like a.
They don't maintain the
no,
locks.
seriously, they don't. No, Mr. Logic, give me a second. I know these guys. Listen, I know these.
Nigga, I'm one of these people.
Sometimes instead of wearing like a chain, they'll have like a tiger tooth on it. Listen, bro. These are. I know these guys. Okay, I know the earthy types. Do y'all want to know what the earthy types are? Or no.
Hey, look, I'm finna turn my mic all the way the fuck up. I'm finna crank this bitch out. But look, hey, look, because I think actually this was a good conversation going through with Kayla. And even though I can sit here and say at one point of time, it was a need for these things because it gave Black women access. But at this time, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Wow. It's not, ma'am.
Wow. Yes. It's actually giving you less access.
Watch this. You can tell you how I know. I can show you. Hold up.
It's actually giving y'all less access now.
Wait, I can show you my hiring guideline that anything that's different, like dreadlocks, it's a consideration now. So if you want to be honest, hiring now, if you have a dreadlock based off the new equity policies, most of them look at the hiring guidelines of some of these corporations. You having dreadlocks now will give you access to it because now they can't play around with it. And if you want me to scan you, hold up, can I do that? I'm a screenshot it for you.
I know that Logic because of these lawsuits and all of that. It is getting better. I do think that it is getting better because people are standing up and fighting for it, and the whole natural hair movement has really helped with that. But there is still like bias in the natural hair community. You'll see, girl, oh, I'm natural. You'll see different women who have certain textures that are the representation of the Black community, but when like of the natural movement. But when like Kay wears her hair out and stuff like that, when she doesn't define the texture, that particular natural look is not praised the same way as when people add a lot of product and they texturize the hair. So there's still discrimination and there's still biases towards lighter, looser textures in the natural hair movement as well. I mean, it's America. It's a racist country. It's based on white supremacy. I don't think that's ever going to fully go away.
Kayla, what if women get to the point where they actually
they wear stuff like this sometimes, Kayla?
Wait. What is that? What's going on with that, Anton?
Yo,
he ain't just what the earthy do sometimes.
Right now. This nigga Anton.
Yeah, but it's not made of towel. It'll be made of like a cloth.
He's trolling you, bro. Don't fit into that. You know what I'm saying?
Kayla, wouldn't you agree that if your husband or future husband or men overall,
hey, Mr. Let Go, is one mic not working, cuz? Give me.
Go ahead. I hear you. Go ahead.
I want to wait. I want to hear his question though.
Okay. Your mic is kind of low.
It is a little bit low.
Yeah, your mic low, bro. Don't get mad at me. Like your mic is trash. Your mic is trash, bro. Don't get mad at us.
You're a little blurry and your mic is really low.
Yeah, you got a trash mic, bro.
Mr. Let Go, where do you draw the line?
In the meantime, Mr. Let Go, can you ask your question?
Hold on.
Where do you draw the line, Mr. Let Go? Like, I see a lot of people talking about wigs. Okay,
yes.
Is it eyelashes, wigs, makeup, hair color?
All of it. Like if it's not you, because this is my just thought process, because I don't really have that issue, but it's just my thought process. When a man meets you, right? You got eyelashes, makeup, and all this shit, right? Just all this stuff, right? What do you do when a man sees you without all this shit on? Like, do you think, well, he should want to be with me because we don't have sex or whatever? But at some point, we have the right to change our minds. Just like when I don't want to say, like a woman is a product, but when we bring somebody home and we unwrap the person and they aren't what we expected them to be, we have the right to take them back. And I think I don't date women who wear wigs, so I don't know, but I'm just like, what happens when you take the woman home and she takes the damn wig off?
Have you
ever encountered a woman that had
Hold on. Go ahead, Kay.
Have you ever encountered a woman, Mr. Let Go, that had
hold on, bro. I'm trying to hear
what your mic horrible, bro. Your mic horrible.
That mic is awful.
Kay.
Have you ever encountered a woman that had false eyelashes, a full face of makeup, and a wig, and you were like, I think she's gonna look exactly the same? Once this
is my answer. I don't date them.
People aren't getting fooled out here like that, are they?
What is the process of looking like somebody else, and then a man come? Why would a man want that? It's just weird to me. I want to see who you actually are when I meet you, so I can, when I take you home or want to be with you.
But there's levels. There's levels, Mr. Let Go, and you know that there are levels to
meaning
it.
What?
Meaning when it comes to whatever it is a woman decides to do to her aesthetically to get ready for her day or whatever it is, there's levels to it. There is costume, style, makeup that fully transitions you. And then there's other things that just highlight and accentuate the better qualities that you have.
What does that process help you do?
You're trying to act like there's no scale, and that's not
Kayla, what is the process helping you do if you're looking like somebody else?
Again, you're not going to look, like I said, if you aren't on the extreme side of looking like somebody else, then what is the confusion? I believe every woman on the panel tonight has something, whether it's a filled in eyelash, some lipstick on something. And I know for a fact that we all look like this. Like no one looks drastically different. They don't.
Kay,
Most women don't
Kay,
do
what you got
I
on?
don't know about that.
Hold
I
on.
don't
Kay,
know
what
about
you got
that.
on?
I don't know if I agree with that last statement.
Hold on. Kay, what you got on?
I have on mascara. I filled in my brows. I have on tinted lip moisturizer. I have on blush.
Yeah, very light. Very light.
Okay,
very
but
light
most
makeup.
likely
Very
you're
light
going to
makeup.
look exactly like that if you take that stuff off.
Like I said, most women will. You're trying to act like you're trying to act like every woman is. No. All I'm saying is you're trying to act like every woman is at the extreme.
And then when y'all put these wigs at, and
like
y'all,
you don't have to. The two extremes aren't looking like you're a costume or being Alicia Keys. Most women are somewhere in the middle where they wear a little something. Nobody is all the way over here or all the way over
you want to
here.
look glamorous, like just be yourself.
Yeah, but if you're glamorous, then you want to look glamorous, then you can look glamorous.
We know that some women do not look the same without makeup.
There's a time and a place for everything.
I think that the makeup, and men, let me know if I'm wrong. I think the makeup.
I don't date wig wearers, so I don't know. So
I think the
excuse
makeup
my
that men,
ignorance, because I don't know.
We're not
women
even
who wear
talking
wigs.
about that specifically. We're talking about enhancements in general. Stay focused.
No, we women. I don't know if y'all look at the reviews, Kaya. We know there are women that transform and look totally different without makeup. And
you hear me?
like,
right, and that is the extreme.
Your shit
That's
low,
not
nigga.
the extreme. That is the norm. Go on social media with them girls take off them wigs.
Yeah, they don't
that
look like
tampon,
the
the
same
makeup.
people.
They don't look the same.
Shit is crazy.
If you take them
Okay. Hey, y'all, see, Quest been waiting for like.
I think that y'all are
man, let the man talk. He been waiting. He raising his hand like a little bitch.
microphone doesn't work.